if you realized, but Christmas happened. And New Year's Eve happened, so holidays are here and gone, and it is 2015. And I got some books for Christmas. I mean, more than the average Joe, but I know you guys like to see the books, and I like to prance around my room with them, so I'm gonna show you what I got for Christmas. Alright, the first one I got is The Storied Life of A.J. Ficklery by Gabrielle Zeffin. This novel is, I read like 20 pages of it so far, but it's like really good. It's about this guy, and he's like 30, and he owns a bookstore, and basically his life isn't going so well. He lost his wife, business is down the toilet, and he's really just losing hope. And then one day, a package arrives on his front door in the form of a small child, and basically it's just a story for book lovers, and it's just how books unite people together, and it's so good. It's like a good feeling kind of book, and I think it's perfect for this time where it's snowing outside and I can just cuddle up with this one. So the next series I got is the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. This is a prequel to the Mortal Instruments series, and what I always tell people that I've heard about this is if the Mortal Instruments series was just a little too slow for you, if you couldn't get into it, I always tell people it is completely okay to jump on this. But I never read them, so I got them now and I'm diving in, and it is so good. It's like a prequel, so it's set in about the 1700s in London, and it's about this girl named Tessa, and she has a special gift where she can transform into any person if she has an object that that person owns, and she becomes them. And this takes her on a wild adventure with a gang of shadow hunters, because she lives with the shadow hunters and she becomes friends with them, and basically she's trying to save her brother, and it's this adventure of love, and it's funny, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. I haven't been able to put this down. So the three books are Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess. So make sure you pick these up because they will definitely hold your attention the whole time you're reading them. The next book I got was from Josie Pukta, and she gifted this to me because we are a lover of this TV show, a whole group of us are, and we have just fallen in love with Reign, which is about Mary, the Queen of Scots, and she is betrothed to this guy named Francis, and he is the prince, or soon-to-be king, of France, and it is this crazy roller coaster of emotions with love triangles and crazy adventure, and honestly, I just have not been able to stop watching the series. I finished it, it was on Netflix, and I finished it within like a week, and then I'm already on the second season. So when she gave this to me, it made me so happy. And the story, I really don't know what it is, but I think it's based on the first episode of the second season, so I'm really excited to see how the writing style is for a book, because it's crazy that they'd make a book based off of a TV show. Well, so I'll let you know how this little treasure goes. So the last three books that I got are all contemporaries. I have a heart for contemporaries, but that does not mean I love them any less. They're my sweet spot. They just, I like them a lot. So the first one I got is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. And what's really neat about this version is it has all of the characters in it, so I kind of could, I mean, it's good and bad. I like it because it kind of helps me picture what they look like, but it's bad because it helps me picture what they look like, so I don't get the magic of picturing it myself. But this is about a girl named Kath, and she writes fan fiction, and the story that she writes it off of is a series, but it's basically the Harry Potter series. She's going to college, and it is the most realistic depiction of what college is really like. It's not this fantasy, and everything doesn't always go right. She has a twin sister named Ren, and says, Kath, we need some space. I want to have my own life, so go make friends. But Kath kind of keeps to herself. But as time goes on, she makes friends. I'm really excited to finish this book because I'm about halfway through. Even though I don't write fan fiction, I get how much she loves them because I love Harry Potter, so this is Fangirl. And then we have Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. So I don't know too much about this book, but what I know, it sounds awesome. It's about these two best friends and they're like inseparable. And then one disappears. And the one that disappears is a crazy adventure girl. She's very outgoing and just all around a very bubbly person. But all of a sudden she goes missing. And her other friend's like, where'd she go? And she goes back to her house after looking for her, and there's this list. And I will show you. This is the list. And
it is a list of 13 things
that Salone, who's the girl that goes missing, tells her to do. And there's some crazy things on here like go skinny dipping, dance until dawn. It's just about her finding herself, and it's a very coming of age story, and I know that there is a love story in this too, so I'm really excited to just crack open this one. And also, okay, check out this dust jacket. It opens up and it's like them just hanging out. Like, I want to hang out with them. I want ice cream with them because it looks that cool. They're just rad gals. So that's that. And then my last book is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenna Han. And my best friend Allie Harmeyer got this for me for Christmas. This book is very relatable to me. She picked it out because she thought she'd like it, and I was like, yes, I do. I love what it sounds. It's this girl, and she writes letters to boys that she's loved. And maybe it's not necessarily a love letters, but it is her saying goodbye, like, I'm done loving you. And she hasn't really had a boyfriend, just a lot of guys she's liked. It's them in a box. And then one day, it all goes wrong. And that's all it says, and I was like, what goes wrong? I have to know. So I gotta know. That's why I'm gonna read it, because I gotta know. You can't leave me like that, Jenna. Come on. And that is what I got for Christmas, and I'm really excited to read them and tell you about them. I hope that you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you thought it was a grand old time, and I will see you next time. Bye!